I don't know if you heard, but sometimes when you support the President of the United States, you get some blowback. Even when you're a multimillionaire and you're Stephen Ross, owner of the Miami Dolphins and Equinox, as well as SoulCycle.
Yeah, well, he owns, there are a lot of buildings here in New York called related to his company, and these buildings are all over New York City, and many of them, you don't have to pay a fee when you move in. They're really nice buildings, and many of them have Equinoxes down in the bottom of them, and he's an investor in Equinox and SoulCycle, but he's a Trump supporter.
That's right. So he is a billionaire who has a mansion in the Hamptons, and he's hosting a fundraiser for President Trump on Friday. Well, the media gets wind of this. They start digging. Ultimately, he's the chairman of the related companies, like you said, parent company of Equinox and SoulCycle. And people take their SoulCycle very seriously. Griff Jenkins being one of them. I mean, he's like...
Is that true?
Oh, every day, every weekend he hosts on Saturday. He's at SoulCycle. It's like today's Miley Cyrus versus Britney Spears, and I'm on one. You know, he's into it. People are into it.
It's a fun class.
So the folks that go to these fitness locations, many of which are not Trump supporters, are up in arms about this.
Yeah, you have a lot of celebrities that are not happy about this. Billy Eichner, he is a comedian. He had that show, Billy on the Street. He's also a voice in the Lion King movie. He says, hey, Equinox, what's your policy for canceling memberships once a member finds out your owner is enabling racism and mass murder?
Oh, isn't that nice? Christy Teigen says, everyone who cancels their Equinox and SoulCycle memberships, meet me at the library and bring some weights.
Okay, I guess that was an attempt at humor. Well, we reached out to Stephen Ross, the chairman of related companies, and he gave this statement to Fox and Friends. He said, I have been an active participant in the democratic process. While some prefer to sit outside of the process and criticize, I prefer to engage directly and support the things I deeply care about. I've known Donald Trump for 40 years, and while we agree on some issues, we strongly disagree on many others, and I've never been bashful about expressing my opinions. I started my business with nothing, and a reason for my engagement with our leaders is my deep concern for creating jobs and growing our country's economy. I have been and will continue to be an outspoken champion of racial equality, inclusion, diversity, public education, and environmental sustainability, and I have and will continue to support leaders on both sides of the aisle to address these challenges.
Yeah, it's amazing you have to actually, you support a presidential candidate who happens to have won on a major party, and you have to explain yourself. You have to explain yourself as if you got caught doing something wrong. And just like everyone, now everyone's supposed to just agree, unanimous opinion, he's a racist, sexist, and complicit with mass murder. Do people understand that not everybody agrees with that? And maybe it's not at all true?
And maybe your mischaracterization only motivates the supporters of the president to fight harder on his behalf?
I'm just so glad Stephen Ross is not backing off.
Right.
And I think for $250,000, you can attend that fundraiser, too.
Yeah, for $100,000, you get a picture with the president. For $250,000, you get to sit at the round table and have a discussion with him.
Whoa. Well, they'll probably raise a lot of money.
Right.
And maybe SoulCycle will get a whole new demographic of customers now. Trump, maybe a bunch of deplorables will descend on SoulCycle, and there you go.
What's the difference between SoulCycle and spinning? Do we know?
It's like spinning with attitude.
Yeah, it's
chip on your
music.
shoulder.
No, it's music, and you do all these front, back, and you go to the side. It's like dancing while you're doing a spinning, and then there are little weights underneath your seat. You pull those out, and you do.
It sounds like Brian Kilmeade.